Today, I will make contact with Jerry Finnegan's sister. I mean, there she'd been, right next door for most of my life, and here I was, doing absolutely nothing about it. I had my reasons. The way she looks is one of them. Oh, but you need to know the way she looks. This is the way she looks. And as far as I'm concerned, this is the way she looked since coming out of the womb. Thanks.
Sure.
And this, well, this is the way I look, which is why I don't really get anywhere with girls, especially girls who look the way she looks. Thanks.
Sure.
But today I said, Brian, no more. I'm going to connect with Jerry Finnegan's sister if it costs me brain death by humiliation.
Jerry Finnegan's Sister by Jack Neary.
What brought it all on was something Jerry said to me last night. He called me at about a minute to midnight and said, Brian, guess what? My sister's getting married. I was speechless. Words, it finally occurred to me, were what Beth Finnegan and I never had in common, ever since our first meeting when the Finnegans moved in next door. I was about 7.
Hi!
The new kid has a sister? That stinks. Hi.
What stinks?
I'm taking a bath later.
Me too.
By myself.
Me too.
We have 2
Me
bathrooms.
too.
I'm 7.
Me too, but I'm 6.
I'm not going to play with you.
Okay.
You can't make me.
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
Okay.
My dad sweats to 2 shirts when he jogs.
My father-
And he lets me stay on a hammer and watch him bleed when he shaves.
My
And he lets me
father-
fit both of my shoes into one of his.
My
And
father-
he says if it stinks, and we should say it
My
stinks.
father eats light bulbs at parties!
Words always got in my way with Beth. By the time I was 10, I had learned enough words to embroil me in somewhat of a political exchange.
Brian!
What?
Can you come out
For what?
to play?
With you?
You always play with me.
I just turned 10.
So?
So, that's it. Playing with girls. I'm not gonna do it anymore.
Come on, I got my father's bowling ball out of the closet. We can take it out back and drop it on anthills.
No! Can't you understand English? I'm not playing with you anymore. I'm 10, you're a girl, and I'm too old.
You can be a bombardier. Meow.
Besides, you're a publican.
I am?
Your father's a publican, and my father says anyone with the last name Finnegan who isn't a democrum is too much short of a six-pack.
I am not a publican.
Your father is, and that makes you one, too.
But why won't you play with me?
I'm 10. You're a girl, and your father's a publican.
I just want to drop a bowling ball on anthills.
No!
Please?
No!
Well, I hate you.
I hate you, too, publican.
Jerk face.
A publican.
Stupid head.
Publican.
Daddy.
After that, I didn't have anything substantial to say to Beth for a long time. Not that I ever did. I guess, though, that my silence was trying to make a point. But mainly, I think I was trying not to get humiliated. So what else is new?
Boys.
Boys.
I like boys a lot.
I actually heard her use that sentence once when I was 13 and she was 12.
I like boys a lot.
Don't say that.
Why not?
Somebody will hear you.
Boys, I hope.
But you can't just say things like that. You have to, think them and hope that people you're thinking about think back the same thing.
Wouldn't it be a lot easier just to tell boys that I like them a lot?
Beth.
That way they can think back whatever they want and think back a whole lot quicker.
That's not the way it works.
What if you're a boy
We'll pretend.
and you're at a party and you bump into a girl you like and she looks you right in the face and she says, I like boys a lot. What do?
I turn the other way.
You turn the other way?
Bingo.
Bingo.
On the nose.
On the nose?
Yes, on the nose, yes.
What am I going to do with you?
I don't know. What are you gonna do with me?
Brian,
Yeah?
you are one sick puppy.
She noticed! Anyway, before I can do anything about it, she turns 14. She's a freshman and I'm a sophomore, and Beth Finnegan, the girl next door, is now fair game for each and every budding hormonal case at Chelmsford High. As is my wont, I ease into the background.
Stanley Trzynski asked me out. I've never been out before, and Stanley Trzynski wanted to go out with me. He's president of the Student Athletic Association, and he's 16.
A slime ball.
And he has a license.
So, you went?
On a date.
Are you gonna go out with him again?
I don't have to. All the other boys want to go out with me now.
One after another, all throughout high school, they took dibs on her. After Stanley, it was Marty Perlmutter, and after that, it was Henderson Pike, Mr. Show Business.
Hendy was president of the drama club.
Hendy, can you believe it? Hendy.
I was a sophomore, and I tried out for the fall musical Bye Bye Birdie. I got the part of Kim. Hendy got Birdie. When rehearsal started, Henderson wouldn't even look at me when we were on stage. Finally, I asked him, Henderson, why don't you look me in the eyes when we're on stage? And he said, I'm afraid that if I look you in the eyes, the effect of your spell would render me speechless.
Yeah!
So I went out with him.
When she gets home, I'm blowing bubbles in my driveway.
What are you doing?
I'm blowing bubbles in my driveway.
Why?
I have to practice my pucker. She has no idea I stayed up waiting for her to come home.
You stayed up waiting for me to come home.
I did not.
Night.
Wait, Jerry told me you were going to Boston to see a chorus line with Henderson Pike?
Yeah, that's right.
Where is he?
He went home.
He tried something, didn't he?
I'm going inside.
He did, didn't he?
What difference does it make to you? They all try something, Brian. But I'm still here. I'm still Beth.
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, there it was, bozo. That was your chance. All you had to do was find the right words to say, and it would have been your turn to ride the Ferris wheel. Well, after Henderson, it was Armin Servine, president of the Camera Club. And after I started college, Michael Amendolia was next in line. Michael Amendolia was president of the Future Knee Breakers of America. When I got home that summer, I ran into Beth.
Brian, welcome back.
Say it isn't so, Beth.
It isn't so, Beth.
Don't do that.
Oh, you want to cross-examine me about our relationship with Mike Amendolia now, is that it?
Oh, God, she's calling him Mike.
What do you want to know?
Nothing.
Is there something you'd like to say to me?
Like what?
I don't know. For my whole life, every time I've spoken to you, I've had the feeling that what's coming out of your mouth has nothing to do with what's going through your mind. So just talk to me.
Beth?
Yeah, talk.
You all set for state?
I think so. I wish I had more money to go someplace more respectable, but state will be okay for a couple of years.
Is Mike going to state too?
I don't believe it.
What?
You can't talk to me unless there's something to do with one of my boyfriends.
That is not true.
It is true. When have we ever had a conversation where it didn't end up being a Brian Dowd analysis of my dating life?
Well,
never. That's when never. See you around, Howdy Dowdy.
That was it. That was the closest I ever came to hating Jerry Finnegan's sister. But when I thought about it for a minute, I realized that was when I knew I loved Jerry Finnegan's sister. And that's where things stood when I got the call from Jerry last night. It's been a couple of years since I've even spoken to her, so all day I've been struggling to come up with the words to say in my mind. But I cannot look her in the face and say what I have to say.
Hello?
Hello?
Brian?
Hello.
Jerry's not home.
Oh.
I'll tell him you called.
Thanks. Wait, I called to talk to you.
Oh.
Yeah, Jerry called me last night. He told me something about you.
What?
He told me you were getting married.
Oh, are you calling to congratulate me?
Should I?
Brian, let me ask you something.
Okay.
Did Jerry happen to mention who it is I'm marrying?
No.
I'm not getting married.
But Jerry said...
I think your best friend has set you up, and I think this is your chance, and I think you better grab it.
This is it. This is the point of no return. The time has come for me to ask the question I've been avoiding for almost 10 years. And after the question's going to come the answer that'll seal my fate. Talk about crucial. Talk about momentous. Will you go out with me sometime?
Sure.
Talk about easy.
How about tonight?
Tonight is fine.
Time?
6?
6 is great. Meet you in the driveway.
Meet you in the driveway. Fine.
Bye.
Bye. Wait, Beth? Meet me in the driveway.
Yeah, we already discussed that.
No, I mean meet me in the driveway. Now.
Now?
Now.
Okay, I'm here.
Stanley Trzynski, Marty Perlmutter, Henderson Pike.
Nothing has changed, has it?
Everything has changed. I am important. We are important.
Brian.
Beth, will you go out with me sometime?
I already said I would.
Beth, will you go out with me sometime?
You mean some other time besides tonight?
Beth, will will you go out with me sometime?
Yes. Yes, I will.
Great. Meet you out here at 6?
Meet you out here at 6.